Query number 21. Child is 4 years old and mother has a problem that child is not understanding the meaning of yes and no and saying no to everything. Even if she wants it, she says no. Okay, so and another problem is that child doesn't remember what happened, like previous things, like asking from where you have come, then she cannot answer, kind of. So my answer to this is, first of all, yes, no, I have explained it already on the question number 9. Please check the question number 9's answer in the same playlist, FAQ, autism FAQ playlist. And then additionally, I am telling you that what we can do is create yes no flashcards, so that child is able to connect no to something, yes to something, which physically the child can touch and feel it. Okay, a reason is that a child is trying to make sense of things, and just the auditory thing is not helping out in this. And slowly a child will make mistakes, but we should not leave trying it. We should keep on trying it. Gradually with time it improves and child starts understanding as well. It's in the starting we will feel like child is not understanding, but slowly when we keep working with the child, we will see that child has started understanding as well. Okay, so we can do some worksheets, we can do some activities, wherein there is we are giving choice to yes and no. For example, I'm asking the child, do you want apple or orange? Okay, so child is choosing apple. Okay, we have apple and orange in hand and we are showing it and asking. Maybe the child loves orange a lot and child is choosing the orange. Okay, now I have the orange in my hand and I ask the child, do you want orange? Okay, now don't make sure that the child is not hungry at that time and going to cry and throw tantrum and all. Because if the child is hungry and at that time we are doing like this, then child will get angry, okay, and will throw tantrums and cry. So please make sure that child is full and not hungry at that time you are trying. Okay, so now when you are trying and you are asking, do you want orange? You can even use it, do it with some toys also. It's not compulsory that you do with orange only. Okay, so you ask, do you want orange? Then the child is saying no. Okay, but the child wants orange but doesn't know how to say it. So you can prompt the child to say yes and you give it to the child after saying yes. So make sure whenever you are doing, you know already that the child wants water, wants orange, wants this, but doesn't know how to express it. So help the child to express, say the word. I remember also using my husband for this. Like in front of my child, I'm asking my husband the same question and my husband is answering yes or no. So the child is seeing that and okay, child understands. Okay, when my husband is saying yes, he gets that. Okay, so you can even use like that. You can show your child what is expected from the child, because a child is just 4 years old and trying to understand what is happening around. They are trying to figure out things. Okay, so we have to model it and show to them. We have to show them what do we mean exactly, and slowly you will see that child is started understanding. Okay, it happens. Like it is not like a child will like it will take time, but it happens slowly. We will feel very helpless that it's not happening, but keep trying. Also physically give something wherein the child can touch, read it and understand it. And yes means why, yes, because for me I have seen that visuals have worked wonders for me. I remember working with my child using flashcard of yes and no when I was working on yes and no, because my child was able to make out, understand. Okay, yes means this, yeah, no means this. So auditorily no, with flashcards it really helped me. So also try like that and see what happens. And memory game you have mentioned, I also remember what I did for that. When my child doesn't know what happened. Even if the child is remembering, that problem is that child doesn't know how to express it. It is not that child doesn't remember it. It can also be that child doesn't know how to express what he remembers and doesn't know that he has to tell it. Okay, so again, use of visuals. I think I have already answered this. I will also post that answer along with this, but I'm still repeating it, that use visuals again. For example, you have sent child to the park. Child has come back from park. Now you are asking, where did you go? So now child doesn't know where did you go. What does that mean? So child is clueless what to answer, and we are thinking that child doesn't remember. Okay, so now what we do is, we show the visual of that park, child in the park. We take a picture and we show, see, where did you go? You went to the park. Like that you show the visual also. So now child understand, acha, my mother is asking me where did you go. It means that she is asking me where I was playing. Like, child will try to make out things, try to work out, acha, she is asking me this, so I have to answer this. But one time it will not work. We have to keep on doing it lot of times, and you will see that child is slowly figuring out, acha, she is asking me this, that, like that. Okay, so use visuals for most of the things. It really works. I have seen it working with my child in the past. So try to capture, take a lot of pictures of your child and show your child and talk about it. Like, you are in the park, you are on the slide, you are coming down the slide, you're going up the slide. Okay, you can even write it down, take a picture, stick it on a diary, write sentences below it. I still remember the kind of books I used to create, sticking pictures and writing down in sentence. But I think I should have something. I will also share that, wherein I have created like that. No, I don't have it actually. I kept it in Mumbai and came. So I don't have that. But I have created another book which I can share, which she was little grown up at that time. So at that time I created a book. I can share that link instead. I will share that. So the idea is that we have to work like this. So it is not compulsory that it can be a memory problem. It can also be an understanding problem. If you think it is a memory problem, then for memory game what you can do is, you can there is a game for that too. Okay, so what you can do is, you can put some things, like for example, you can keep three things, three soft toys, and let the child see that. Then put a cloth on it, and then you ask what was inside. Now if your child can identify, if identification is good, then ask child what was inside, like that. Then keep increasing the time gap when you do this game. Okay, so you send the child to play, then the child comes back, then ask what is inside the towel, you remember, like that. Keep increasing the time limit, but don't increase it a lot, because child is only 4, not very grown up. So you don't increase the limit of the time, but keep playing this kind of game. And also you can use apps for memory game. There are a lot of apps which are interesting, which work on memory. That also you can try. You have to just go to Play Store and type memory game, and you will get something. Okay, you can use apps. You can use this kind of game which I mentioned now. So like this you can work on memory. So do let me know if you feel that something I'm missing, and you did not get the answer. Then I can send it again. You can post a new question and ask it. I can answer it next Sunday again. Okay, thank you.